the Man Space Podcast. Take it away, fellas.
Hey, voice girl, and welcome to another edition of the Man Space Podcast. Now, this is the voice of Russ, and with me, as always, is my co-host who is excited because it is candy corn season, the one and only Big Les.
Candy corn, candy corn, candy corn. Who like candy that look like the little cones in the street? That means danger. Go around.
I've never heard it referenced like that.
Yeah. It look like the little street signs or
I don't know anybody that seriously dislikes candy corn.
all right. That ain't my first choice.
I mean, it's not the first choice, but if you
Yeah.
sat there and put some candy corn in front of me, yeah. I mean, the ones with the brown on the bottom, oh, those are money right there.
Yeah, okay. I don't even know the difference.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know the
the
difference.
normal ones have just the orange and yellow and white, right?
That's traffic cones.
That's the right.
They look like traffic cones to me.
That's your traditional candy corn.
Oh,
But then
okay.
the other one has the little brown, it has that little taste of a Tootsie Roll in there.
Mm,
Oh, it sets it off.
mm.
Sets it off, man.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna deny it, but I ain't gonna buy it either. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I done spent my money on a lot of dumb things, and I just don't want to eat traffic cones. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen,
Mhm.
if you like it, I love it. Right.
Where I know candy corn would not get into your top 5,
No,
but Halloween is popping up real soon.
yeah,
Give me your top 5 of candy that you would want to get on trick or treat.
bro, that's easy. That's super easy, and it's super. It's just easy, bro. Snickers, Reese's,
Okay.
red licorice.
What?
Yep, bubble gum.
What?
And what's that other one? It's one more. I like those little honey sticks. What are they called? They're
Not
like
the bit of honey.
bitter honeys. Yeah, man. I'm old school, bro. I'm old school. Hey, listen, my mama still keeps cinnamon disc in her purse, cuz. You know what I'm saying? She still keeps cinnamon disc in her purse. I be like, mama, I'm
Cinnamon disc.
a little tart. She be like, oh, baby, we ain't no gum. We get cinnamon disc, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't even know what that is. A cinnamon disc?
The little red candies that's like cinnamon. You've never had those?
Okay. I know
Every
what you're
church lady I've ever known has had those or peppermints in their purse.
It's
Maybe
always been
butterscotch.
peppermints or butterscotch.
Yeah, and
But
butterscotch.
okay,
No,
cinnamon.
man.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I've just never heard them referred as cinnamon disc. I don't even know what the name of them are.
I don't either, but I like them. I like those.
Oh my gosh. I remember there was a whole discussion online and somebody went and searched it out and found what it was. And I'm like, oh, and I forgot what it is. Now you've got me. You're gonna have to talk for like the next 5 minutes
Because you gotta find
I got to find it.
Hey man, listen, that's the best candy in the
Share
world
with the
right
Man Space
there,
Nation.
man.
Here, I'm gonna put you on camera by yourself. Share with the Man Space Nation for a little bit while I search this thing out.
Hey, look, I love how you put me on the spot. And here we go, talking about Halloween. You know, I not a big Halloween, celebrator, but the candy is always great. I don't know about you guys, but as a parent, as my kids came in, I always had to inspect their bags with the candy, because when I was growing up, there was this thing, people would do stuff to the apples and all this stuff as my kids were growing up. When I was a kid, hey, we had all that stuff. My parents didn't check nothing. They took what they wanted and left the rest for us. But hey, I got slick. I had 2 bags inside of a bag. First of all, I had a pillowcase because we couldn't afford no real bags. You know what I mean? So I had a pillowcase full of candy, bro, full of it. And what I would do was take all the candy that I liked, the Snickers, the Reese's, the 100 grands, all the little candy bars, and I'd slide them to another side, right? And then the next thing you know, I knew my other bag was gone, and it was spread out all over the table for everybody to eat my candy, man. But I had what I wanted, everything in the room with me. I was killing that chocolate. I'm surprised I didn't have no cavities when I was a kid. I didn't get them till I was an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Did you find the original name?
I did.
And what is the original?
They are a cinnamon disc.
Yes, sir. I told you.
I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Shocked. They're actually called cinnamon. I thought there was a different name for them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it wasn't those that they were talking about. It was the ones that look like they're in a gift wrap. And they're not cinnamony, but they look like little strawberries that they were having a discussion about.
Yeah, now those are good too. Right?
Yes.
Got the little creamy strawberry filling in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I push that up. Get rid of Bit on Honeys and then give me them strawberry joints. I like them.
Manspace Nation, if y'all know the name of those, find out. Let us know. You know, and if you know where to find those at right now, let us know.
You'll be helping him out a lot because I ain't eating none of it.
Shoot. Hey, that was quality stuff to have around, man. I have a candy dish downstairs, man.
Hey, that was some good stuff. When you saw it too, oh man, you just had to get one. You know, you just had to get one. I enjoyed it. It.
Oh, you searched it? You found it?
But it doesn't tell you what it is, though. It doesn't call it. Just say strawberry filled hard candy. And you could buy that joint by the pound.
Yeah.
Wait, strawberry delight bonbon candies.
There's got to be a different one. I don't think it was that simple.
I don't know. But it's the one that's wrapped up with the strawberry out with the green top.
Yeah.
They call them classic strawberry bonbons.
Huh.
You can get them at Walmart.
I know. I have walked that candy aisle at Walmart several times. And because I do.
You can't see it.
I can't see your screen. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. They call them strawberry bonbons.
There's a chocolate bar that I got when I was in Montreal, and this would be like my breakfast of the day. Like I'm walking into the office in Montreal, I would stop in the store downstairs. I would get this candy bar and a soda, and I'd go to my desk.
Well, what kind of candy bar was this?
It's Ritter Sport is the name of it, right? And it's a chocolate bar, and they have them in milk chocolate, and they have a bunch of different types. But the one I used to love was the dark chocolate, and it had hazelnuts inside of it. Man, you want to talk about good. And they would sell that thing at Walmart. And so I've seen it like in Publix and of course, Publix is proud of their prices, right?
Yeah.
And there's a whole different discussion that we'll have another week about
$6 a candy bar up in there.
Of why we're supposed to be boycotting Publix right now. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, they would sell it at Walmart. And so every now and then when I got the urge for something sweet, I would walk that aisle and look for that candy bar. So I know I have not seen strawberry bonbons on that aisle because I've looked up and down the aisle looking for that Ritter Sport. And that's the only thing I'm really looking for. But I've noticed everything else that's on that aisle. And that's not one of the ones I've seen. That's not.
Oh, well, hey, man. Now you're going to have me looking. I hate going into the store because all I hear is the replays from you and I, right? And I'm running down the ice cream aisle. Now I'm running down, the candy aisle to see if I can find this stuff, and my heart was touched the other day. My dear sister-in-law, she posted her morning coffee.
Okay.
And it just hurt my heart
Uh-oh.
because she liked pumpkin spice.
Oh.
I had to text my brother and was like, man, get
I
rid
didn't
of
know
her,
your
bro.
sister-in-law lacked melanin. Melanin?
Melanation. That's a new Starbucks creamer. Melanation. Caramel melanation. Dark chocolate melanation. Put that in your coffee in the morning and see how they turn.
Right.
Yeah, but that was the non-melanated flavor of pumpkin spice, and she enjoyed it. And I text my brother and I was like, get rid of her.
Get rid of her now.
He says, man, I know. I said, it's too late now. You've been married to her 25 years and you just not figuring this out. He's like, no, she just told the world.
Yeah, right.
There's some things you can keep inside the family, you keep in the household. I said, oh Lord, I hope she didn't turn my nieces into that. Yeah, but he's a food connoisseur anyway. That dude eats anything. I mean, he will. That is Mikey to the black fifth power. But he not big. He'll try anything, bro.
I wish I could find the footage of it was of Mike and Mike in the morning, and it was Mike Greenberg was on, and Mike Golick wasn't there that day, but gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he played for the Cowboys and Chargers, was filling in, black guy. And they were talking about, the Thanksgiving, what you got to have at your Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And he sat there, and Greenberg said something about pumpkin pie, and the guy said, "We don't eat pumpkin pie." And so Greenberg said, "Who is this we we're talking about? This mythical we? This is not mythical. It's we, black people. We don't eat pumpkin
We don't
pie.
eat pumpkin pie." You're right.
So that has always stuck with me. So when my wife goes into this whole pumpkin kick, me and my daughter, we don't eat pumpkin pie. Even little Russ will go to her and say, "We don't eat pumpkin pie." So yes, it does get passed down because little Russ goes from a little young girl. She comes back to, "We don't eat pumpkin pie."
Exactly. Hey man, it's never been in my household. No. So my sons have tried that.
Yeah.
That's on them in their life and their life decisions. But Daddy didn't bring it home.
No, that wasn't one of the things.
That was not one of the things. Hey, we go buy 10, 15 sweet potatoes to make pies. You know what I'm saying? Well, ain't had nothing to do with no pumpkin nowhere. And first of all, have you opened a pumpkin? Where do you get the filling from?
Inside the pumpkin, yeah.
What filling inside? It's all stringy with seeds.
Yeah.
Nasty.
You gotta reach in there and pull all that out. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I'm good, homie.
I remember as a kid, I went to elementary school in Germany, so it was a little different over there.
Oh yeah,
but I remember us in elementary school carving a pumpkin and reaching in there and pulling the insides out.
Yep.
And my classroom had an oven inside. So they roasted the seeds in the classroom. And so we ate the pumpkin seeds. And I just remember the pumpkin seeds were great.
Yeah, I eat pumpkin seeds. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But how many pumpkins do you have to mutilate to get enough pies out of them? I mean, I'm just asking a question. I don't know. Somebody can answer that. How many pumpkins do you have to mutilate to get one pie? Serious question. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never been there. I ain't never done that.
I don't know. I
I've
don't know
done
the
a lot of
answer to
stuff.
that.
I've done a lot of stuff, but I've never made a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you get the filling enough.
Well, now
With
it's
a
by the
pumpkin
can.
pie.
So people that's making them at home and getting it out the can.
Bro, do you know how many pumpkins you got to mutilate to put in an
Bro,
8-ounce can?
bro, here's the thing. Like being out here in the country,
Country. Yeah.
yeah. When you go into the store, you find cans of pumpkin puree to make
Mm,
pumpkin pie,
I ain't never
but
looked.
you don't find cans of sweet
Sweet potato.
potatoes.
Well, because they call them yams.
No, no. I was in the city one day, in the
Mhm.
big city.
In the big
I was
city.
I was in the
Yeah.
big city. I'm not gonna say which city this was, but I was in the big city. And in the big city, there were cans of sweet potato puree to make sweet potato
Wow.
pie. Yes.
Those must have been some horrible sweet potato pies. Anyway, I ain't never had it out of a can. At least I don't know that I've ever had it out of a can, but most of the people that I know that make sweet potato,
Yeah.
we go buy the sweet potato, boil
Yes.
the potato, skin the potato, blend it.
You would
Mix the
rather
potato
boil it
and
rather
pull.
than bake it?
Well, either way is okay. My wife likes baking it
Mhm.
because the
Yeah,
skin just
that's
off.
the way I was
You
taught.
just grab the skin and it
Yeah.
comes right on up out of there.
Yeah,
You
that's the
know,
way I was always
I've
taught
had it
was
both
bake.
ways. I had it both ways, and they were equally good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I tell you, man. Yeah, they were equally good. Either which way
So,
for me.
Les,
Yeah, man.
I was going back through some old footage and archiving stuff and
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's not like that. It's not like that, you know. But there was an episode where you were absent on this episode,
Okay. Okay.
and T. White and Trevor filled in for you.
Okay.
And we got into a whole discussion
Hmm.
because, you know, I talk to T. White's dad on a regular basis,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
And he made reference to having a Pepsi with some peanuts
Peanuts.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And so I asked T. White in that episode, what's up with putting the peanuts inside of the Pepsi?
Man, that's a delectable treat, man. I don't know what it is, but that junk just tastes so good.
It does.
Really?
It does.
It's one of them things like you like DJ Khaled and Rick Ross said, it's 5:47 in the morning. You driving by yourself. You want to get your snack and your soda. Remember, it's 5:47 in the morning. You driving. You ain't got time to be pouring peanuts in the other hand or your hand in front of your face to pour the peanuts in your mouth. Put it in the coat. Let it sit. Best of both worlds. Remember, it's 5:47 in the morning.
So I'm scrolling through social media,
Yeah.
and what do I see? This guy talk about how you got to get your Coke Zero and get your salted peanuts and drop them down in there and drink it.
Yeah.
Have you done this, Les?
I've not done it with Coke Zero. However,
Mhm.
because I am a peanut fan and I'm a Coke
Yes.
Zero guy. I don't drink anything else other than Coke 0
Mhm.
right? And yes, I've eaten peanuts and drank Coke, Coke Zero.
Right.
Absolutely.
But
I've
you
also had the Pepsi. I know before all of this stuff with me,
Mhm.
sometimes I would drink some of the Pepsi or Coke down and throw one of those little pack of Cars peanuts down in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Dang. Yes, sir. It's definitely
But
a
is
Southern
it
thing.
what is I mean, is it
Can't
something
explain it
that's
to you.
special?
Mm,
Do you eat I
it's
mean,
just a
I'm speaking
bite.
of Southern things, do you do boiled peanuts?
Yes and no.
Mm,
I don't trust all boiled peanuts, but I do eat the Cajun ones because, okay, you know, you okay. Peanut is a bean, right?
yeah, okay.
And what beans make you do?
Poop.
Don't answer that question.
Yes.
Yeah,
Brrr.
but
Yeah.
boom,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boiled peanuts do that to me on the 10th power.
Okay.
So I don't mess with them like that no more. But have
I
I?
I
Absolutely. Whole bag
I'll
full.
get them if they're warm.
Yeah.
Long as they're warm, I'm good. Once they get
Gotta,
cold, I'm not interested anymore.
yeah. But and that's the whole thing is you got to eat it all when you
Yeah.
buy them. You know what I mean?
I don't like the plain salted.
You gotta have
The
the
Cajun
Cajun.
is okay.
I like Cajun.
I
Yeah.
I like the vinegar one. If I find some vinegar ones, I'm in there. I
Really?
would yes.
See, I like the Cajun ones. I like a little spice.
Where I get the vinegar from, it's like a little spice to it too. Oh
Mhm.
man,
Ain't no wrong with
that's
that.
something special.
Maybe I'll
That's something
try a
special.
couple of them somewhere, but most of the time you see them on the roadside vendors. I would never eat them out the gas station. That is for sure, sir.
Yeah, no, no. I've never done
Never,
that. I've never
never,
done that.
never.
I'm gonna try something different. So
Let's do it.
Food alert. Food alert. The Moonspace Podcast is talking about food again. Food alert. Food alert.
Now you're gonna try
let's.
something different. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I went and got me a Coke
There you
Zero,
go. Yeah. You got
and
some peanuts,
I got some salted peanuts here.
planters. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna drop them down up in here.
you gotta take a
I'm gonna
you gotta take the head
take a
off of
swig.
the
Yeah,
gotta take the head off the coat. Go ahead and get go ahead and get drink it
nice,
down
nice
to the
fresh.
label. Drink it down to the label.
Okay. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah. As a seasoned professional here, we're gonna drink that to the level. There you go. That
So-
drop you by half the back in there. But that's a mini Coke Zero.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just do a quarter.
Yeah. I gotta go to bed tonight. I don't need all that. All right. I'm gonna drop them down up in there.
Yeah.
Drop them down up in there. All right.
So this will be your first time trying
Yes.
it. Oh, I
Yes,
think you might
first
like
time.
it, man. It has it's a sweet and salty,
I'm dropping them all over the
delectable.
floor.
Yeah,
Wife gonna be mad at me because she's gonna come in here with the vacuum and she's gonna hear them going up in the vacuum cleaner.
Man, I got fussed at the other day because of the same
All
thing.
right.
Yes, it gave you a little fizz.
And then a little fizz, getting a little fizz going
Yeah.
on. All right.
Now,
I'm gonna pick
put
up
the top on it. Put the top on it.
All right.
Flip it over. Don't shake it. Just flip it over and come back
All
with
right.
it.
Tops on good.
Yeah,
Flip over.
yeah.
All right.
There you go. And I'm bring it back. Yeah. See the peanuts down there floating in the bottom down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, what? Yes,
Okay,
sir.
then it all floated back up.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
all back up to the top.
There you go. Slow,
Right.
slow, cuz. Or you gonna be changing that shirt. Hate to see your pretty blue shirt getting messed up.
Yeah. All right. We good.
There you go.
We're good. All right.
Uh-huh. And then you gotta take a couple peanuts in too and chew them up with the coat.
Okay. All right. Bone apple teeth.
Yeah, bon appetit, all right.
I think I just ruined my Coke Zero. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Hey, I can
mean-
tell how you was chewing them peanuts. I can't hear them jumping in the background. It was fresh because they some nice crunchy ones.
yeah. But it's like The Coke washed all the salt. I mean, what did I need to have honey roasted or something? I mean,
No,
why?
no,
But
no,
it
no.
washed all the salt off the thing, so it's like chewing just a salt-free peanut or roast. Yeah, yikes!
Yeah, no,
Like,
dude.
nah, this ain't for me, bro.
I've never, I've eaten it separately, not put them together because I like Coke Zero now. But my choice was Pepsi when I did it with peanuts.
I've not tried a Pepsi Zero. I have not. I've seen it, but I've not tried it. But I'd rather have Coke over Pepsi. Yeah,
it's sweeter.
Mm.
It's sweeter. I don't know how it can be much sweeter, but it's okay if you like a real sweet
Coke
soda.
Zero for me is if I don't see Dr. Pepper Zero,
Mhm.
or Sunkist Zero, or Diet Dr. Pepper. Those are my top three in
I'm
that
not a
order.
Dr. Pepper fan at all. No,
It's those three: Dr. Pepper Zero, Diet Dr. Pepper, or Sunkist Zero.
nah.
Those three, and then I'll go down to Coke.
All Coke Zero for me, then Pepsi Zero.
Do you see that they got a Mountain Dew Zero now?
No, I'm not trying to either, because that used to be that used to be my Achilles heel. I go to Bojangles in the morning and get a biscuit and let me get a large Mountain Dew light ice. That's why my numbers were so high. My sugar was high because all I drank was Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew, and I am not getting back on that train, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
But Man Space Nation, listen up. Coming up after the break, I did an interview with one of our favorite guests. He is the founder and creator of the Cartoon Junkyard. You could catch his work, Mission Jam and Jelly, Shawn Beach. I got a chance to sit down and do an exclusive interview with him earlier in the week. We're going to play that coming up after the break. So we'll be back with a little bit more of the Man Space Nation. But before we do that, we got to let you know about our sponsor. You already know who it is. It's Manscaped. Gentlemen, and the brave partners who love them, let's talk about landscaping. No, not your lawn. We're talking about personal property maintenance. Introducing from Manscaped, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the only tool that makes trimming your hedges feel like upgrading your sports car. With precision blades, skin-safe technology, and a light so bright you could land a plane. This thing doesn't just mow, it glides. So say goodbye to nicks, snags, and that terrifying moment when your clipper sounds like it's eating your furniture. Listen, guys, use our code TMSP20 and get 20% off your first order and free shipping. Because if it's free, I'll take 3. So fellas, if you want your front yard to look well presentable, then get the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped, because your body deserves curb appeal too. Manspace Nation, I am honored today to be joined by a special guest. We're going to sit down and have a little conversation. He has been a friend of the show. His multiple appearances have been on the show. You've seen him on our social media channels, and he is the CEO of the Cartoon Junkyard. Cartoon Junkyard is an entertainment company with a big mission to inspire children all over the world to use their imagination. And he came with his first book, Mission Jam and Jelly. And now he's got even more adventures with 2 new characters. And we're going to get into those today. Manspace Nation, put your hands together for Mr. Shawn Beach. What's up, man?
Yeah. Honored to be here. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Russ, I saw some new things in the intro that I didn't see before now. Y'all got the car going around the hill, the Ferrari. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we've been trying to change it up every season. So we're in season 6 now, and
Yeah.
man, it's been a blessing. It's definitely been a blessing. But speaking of blessings, since we last spoke, you've got a little addition that's been added to your family now.
Sir, yeah, it's been a life changer just being a father
Yeah.
now. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
I always felt like I was supposed to be a father, though. That's kind of weird to say,
Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah, she's been a blessing in my life for sure.
That is awesome. And I always say girls change the dad more than anything. Once you have a girl, you just become a completely different person. But speaking of that, how has that impacted what you do as far as your career goes?
Like on some days when I get an urge to stay in on, Saturdays are my busy days. Those are when I,
Right.
sell the most. Certain urges
Mhm.
I have to just take a day off on those Saturdays. I'm like, nah, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Got to keep going. Right.
Even more of a why. It's even more of a reason to
Mhm.
you have to make things happen for sure now.
Yeah.
So just more of a why. It's just been fun figuring out how to incorporate her into some of these stories as a character in
Yeah.
the future. And yeah, it's been awesome. And she actually came out to the market to see me for the first time last weekend.
Uh,
So just
that's awesome.
yeah, it made my day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions, because I'm like, okay, were you going to try to incorporate her into your stories? Because I know a little bit of Jam and Jelly had a little bit of your personality, but now
hmm
going forward, you're going to be able to pull your daughter into some of these stories.
Oh yeah, I got one ready for her. Got one ready because I have my wife in one, and now
Okay,
she's gonna Summer, she's gonna be in one of the stories coming up. So
okay.
it'll be fun. And if I have any more kids, they'll be in the stories too. Yeah.
That is so awesome. So, since we last spoke, you launched Super Rap.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Wow.
Now tell us about those characters. Yeah, because that was a little different, because we were still in the Mission Jam and Jelly
Yeah.
phase,
Mhm.
and then like shortly after, Super Rap came out. So tell us about that character, or those characters rather.
Yep, I got Super Rap right here. So Super Rap
Okay.
1, Super Rap 2. But
Mhm.
Jam and Jelly pretty much lead in the Super Rap. Now you can read Super Rap by themselves, or you can read it in continuation of Jam and Jelly. But
Mhm.
Super Rap is a character that's pretty cool because I've never heard of a character like this, and I could be wrong, but his rhymes turn into real things. So
Mm.
the theme of Super Rap is that your words have power. And then Super Rap 2 is about asking for help. So okay,
Okay.
ask for help if you need it. So I
Mhm.
just wanted to come with something fresh, something I haven't seen before. And the cool thing about it is it's all still one big storyline underneath, tied into Jam and Jelly. So,
Okay. Oh, okay. So they are tied. So they're all part of the same universe and tied into each other.
oh yeah, man, wonder if I should say this on live. Okay. Because I want to spoil the next book with the title, but, just because I'm on your show and you've been supporting me,
Uh,
when I
yes.
started.
We're getting an exclusive right here.
Exclusive. So the next book should be around November, Black Friday. Hopefully,
Okay.
that's going to be Mission Jam and Jelly versus Super Rap. So they
Oh wow.
in the next
Okay. Okay. That's huge, man.
book. Mm-hmm.
That is huge. So what's next? I mean, because I know we talked about it, about trying to do some animated shorts, and I saw some stuff where you're gonna do some promos for some animated shorts. Are we looking into that route now?
Yeah. So I still have a little bit of writing I want to do for the books, but my goal is to
Mhm.
take this to the next level.
Yeah.
It's that I feel like it's getting to that time where I laid the foundation out with the books, and I may still write books, after
Mhm.
this next season. But I think it's time to turn the books into something bigger. Hopefully
Okay.
put them into production, doing some filming. We'll see what happens. So
Mm,
I feel like my pen is going from
yeah.
books to scripts.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll see. So I'm writing, Mr. Russ. I'm writing.
Do we have the possibility of going with even more characters, or do you see any more spin-offs from some of your books going forward?
Oh yeah, there'll be another series starting next year. So I have
Okay.
a series. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that one just yet. I'm still fine tuning it, but there'll be another series. There'll still be some more characters to go. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Now we know the that your mom is part of the Jam and Jelly series.
Oh yeah,
How
Professor.
did she take to how does she take to being part of it?
I think she loves it because she
Yeah.
usually that's like my right hand on Saturday,
Yeah.
and when I go to these events, and
Mhm.
you have people coming up to the table to talk about my mom or to say
Yeah.
we saw you in the book, or
Mhm.
especially when you have people coming to the table for the first time and then they see my mom as one of the characters, they
Yeah.
start having a conversation with her, and I love that.
Mhm.
Because, my mom at one
Yeah.
point, when we go out to these events, she would, be behind the table, wouldn't say much.
Right.
And now, like, I see just the leap she's taking. If I leave the
Right.
table, she'll start selling the books, or
Mhm.
now,
She's become her own little star
yeah,
now.
she the celebrity. People come over there and
Yeah.
talk to her, and I love it. So
Now, before you launched the first Jam and Jelly book, did you tell her that you were making her a character, or did she just find out?
I can't remember. That's a good question. I'm
Mhm.
trying to remember back then. Oh man, trying to remember back in the day when I started that first one. I want to say I probably surprised it to her when I read it to when it was finished and I read it to her.
Yeah.
I want to say I probably surprised her
Mhm.
because I like surprises and stuff. So that's probably how I delivered that news to her.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, but
So I see you on social media going to the different schools and reading the books. How rewarding is that experience for you?
that's one of the best parts. Just
Mhm.
seeing the reaction of the kids, and
Yeah.
I wish that I could see somebody like myself when I was that age coming into the schools.
Yeah.
That kind of animation about reading
Mhm.
and making it fun and acting out the characters. I wish that
Yeah.
I saw more people that look like me coming into the school.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
to be able,
Absolutely.
yeah, to be able to do that for them, and then the kids
Mhm.
saying, "Man, I've never seen an author do what you did. Like, he
Right.
signed my book. And I'm just like, man,
Yeah.
I'm regular like you, but of course I'll sign your book, and it just makes their
Mhm.
whole day, their whole month, their whole
Yeah.
year. And then the best part is that they become fans of the story, and their reading
Mhm.
doesn't stop when I leave the school. They're inspired
Yeah.
to continue reading, whether it's my books or whether it's other books,
Yeah.
and use their imaginations. Yep.
Do you see kids coming up with their own art and bringing you stuff as
Mhm.
well too now?
All the time. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
kids will give it to their parents, and then their parents will
Mhm.
send it to me on social media, or they'll come to me at the market on
Yeah.
Saturdays. And yeah, there's been kids that have done book reports, projects.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And then to
Mm.
just think of the fact that jam and jelly have been used for a project at school is
Right.
insane to me. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a dream come true for real. So
Absolutely.
mhm.
Absolutely. Man.
Yeah.
So Jam and Jelly, Super Rap. I'm excited to see where the next books go.
Yes, sir.
Um, I know my grands, they always love talking about your books, and it's like, when's the next book coming out? So I got to get them Super Rap because
Yeah.
my wife's going to see them next month. She'll see them, so I got to get them Super Rap. So I'm gonna have to come see you and
Yeah.
get those books
Man,
from you
that's love, man.
because
Definitely
yeah,
appreciate y'all for
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is your process like when you're in your thinking and trying to create these ideas? Because there's going to be people that are going to watch this and see inspiration by you,
Mm.
and they're stuck. They don't know how to get started. So what is your process of developing and writing?
First thing I do, I
Mhm.
try to go in with the clear mind. Like when I start a new project, I usually don't have too many other projects going on. I try
Okay.
to handle one writing project at a time,
Mhm.
and even to the point where like I'll it sounds bad, I'll neglect other parts of the business because I'm just so deep into the creative process.
Right. Right.
We'll talk about that later, but that's an area I have to grow in. But
Mhm.
I try to have a clear mind. Um try to ask God for the right message to send, because I like to have themes in my books too. So I like
Mhm.
to, try to ask God which kind of theme I should go with.
Yeah.
Then from there, I gotta grab my washcloth, because I don't know if they remember from
Yes.
I use a washcloth, y'all. If y'all haven't seen this before, seen me on here before, um, we've talked about how I use a washcloth to come up with like ideas for different characters and things like that. So I just play with the
Mhm.
washcloth for a little bit, like just in my hands a little
Yeah.
bit. Then before I get on my computer, I'll probably just type in like rough ideas on my phone.
Mhm.
And I might wake up at night, just grab my phone, put in little ideas of characters.
Yeah.
Then when I feel like I have enough clay to work with, enough clay to mold, I'm gonna
Right.
get on my laptop, start typing a rough draft. When it's all said and
Mhm.
done, I probably have close to 20 rough drafts for each book.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
so I feel like, okay, the characters have come together, the theme
Yeah.
matched with the characters.
Mhm.
Now I'm liking this. I like where this is at. And
Yeah.
read it to my wife, and she'll be like, I love this. And read it to my mom, she'll be like, I love this. Or they'll be honest with me. And
Mhm.
like, I feel like this character right here might need a little work or this. And
Right.
sometimes, to be honest with you, I'll take
Mhm.
their advice, and sometimes I'll just go with my gut.
Yeah.
But those are the two people I can really trust to be honest with me and not just say they
Right.
everything I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You definitely need somebody that's going to be brutally honest with you and tell you, hey, the good and the bad, and not having not having that thick skin to where you can't accept the criticism.
Mhm.
You got to be able to take it and say, all right, because these are the people that love you and they care about you and they want you to do your best.
Yeah.
So if it's not your best foot, then they're trying to get you to put your best foot out there. So
100.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome to have that team
Yep.
behind you.
Yep. Did your wife do the same for you?
Yes, absolutely. Because a lot of times when I've started dabbling in writing and blogging and things like that. And before anything gets published, it goes to her first. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, what do you think of this? Or
Yeah.
if I, come up with a concept for the show or something, I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? Or she sees a lot of things that I do before the rest of the world do
Right.
get a chance. And so, I feel that especially when you have your family, that you are a representation of them
Mm.
when you're out there. And so you always have to keep that in mind when you're doing things. So you can't do anything that's going to put yourself in a bad light or put your family in a bad light as well,
Yeah.
because you are always that representation. So it's always it's always good to have that consultation within your family
Mm.
when you're doing stuff.
That's
Yeah.
real. Yes, sir. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So a lot of times with writers, and I've gotten the opportunity to interview a lot of writers over the last, gosh, we've been doing this show for 6 years now,
Mhm.
and I mean, I think,
Yeah.
gosh,
6 years.
man, yeah, man,
You like LeBron James, man. He's going in.
I know, I know, right? Starting to feel it.
Oh
I'm
man.
starting to feel, but I a lot of the writers come in with the end in mind, right? They know where they want to get to,
Yep.
and maybe if it's not within that first book, they know, 5, 6 books down the line, this is
Yep.
what the ultimate goal of where we want to get to, and now we're just trying to connect the dots.
Mhm.
Do you ever get to that point where you say, okay, this is how I want this to end, and then let me just fill in the dots in between?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm
Hmm.
a big picture person.
Yeah.
Now sometimes that map that I put out changes, but I do like
Right.
have the end in mind. Like I have the whiteboard in the room with the list of books I
Right.
want to put out, and then the next phase of things after the books.
Okay.
And I like that too, because it gives you a blueprint, and it allows you to
Hmm.
stay focused on the big picture.
Yeah.
Especially for creative people, man.
Yeah.
I always say creative people have some of the toughest times because you want to do everything as a creative
Hmm.
person, but you need to focus on the goals one thing at a time,
Right.
and then you can do everything, but you can't just do all these things on day one.
Mhm.
You have to be patient,
Yeah.
knock one thing out at a time. So I think for creative people, for sure, we have to have a blueprint for ourselves, in order to kind of keep us focused on the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it like betting on yourself to make this work?
Mm. I mean, for me, it wasn't that crazy because I
Mhm.
just knew it. I knew it.
Right.
I knew this was gonna work. And I
Mhm.
still have a lot of work to do. By like
Mhm.
is this year 3 for me? I'm in
Yeah.
year 3. Doing this full time, but I just knew I had to make it work. You know,
Yeah.
there's no excuses. So,
Mhm.
and I believed in the vision that God was giving me, and I knew I could put the work towards it. Um,
Yeah.
like I was telling you, and when I left my job to do this, right before I got married, I put 10
Mhm.
books in the backpack. I was going in parking lots at all these stores, going
Yeah.
on the street, stopping people. I had to sell 10 books a day. That was my goal, 10 books a day.
Yeah.
And then it just increased from there. I would knock out those goals and then just go a little further and further. And now blessed to be
Mhm.
able to, this morning somebody from Long Beach ordered some books. So it's just crazy
Wow.
that it's happening that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so awesome, man. I think a lot of people, and when we were talking about the kids, that you become an inspiration to them, not only seeing a person of color, but
Mhm.
just the fact that you bet on yourself and took a chance on yourself and stepped out on faith that you and belief that it was going to work no matter what.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people are so afraid to take that first step, and I mean you jumped out there, and I mean you're just a testimony. That's why I love watching what you do on social media. I mean I keep an eye on it just because
Yeah.
you're just so inspirational to so many people.
It's
And
love.
so from myself and Les, we're always going to promote what you do just because, we're so proud of what you're doing. So it's like you always got a home here on the show. Anytime you want to come on,
That's real.
you say the word, we'll put it out there, we'll share whatever you're doing
Yeah.
and promote you, man, because
That's love.
I love everything that you're doing, and this is just we need more people in this world that are like you.
Thank you, Mr. Russ. I appreciate that. And y'all been here from the beginning,
Yeah,
nearly. So
yeah,
just really grateful for y'all to keep inviting me on the man space and let
yes,
me, talk with y'all. I always tell everybody this too. In my opinion, I took a smart risk because there's
hmm,
risks that you can take that aren't
yeah,
smart at all. And
of
so I
course,
saved up right before I left the job. I saved up enough to keep me afloat for those few months to get
yeah,
just to have that in the background. Cause like I said, I was about to get married and everything.
yeah,
But it got to that point at the job where I can only focus on my ideas.
right,
I can't even focus on a job anymore. And
yeah,
I had to see what could happen because I was gonna have more regret not seeing what
hmm,
could happen, you know.
yeah,
And being a bigger picture
yeah,
person, I'm looking down the line like, if I don't take this jump now, it's gonna be harder for me to take this jump when I have a wife with kids,
right,
like, depending on me to bring X, Y, and Z
yeah,
to the table. It's gonna be harder to explain that jump then versus getting
yeah,
into the marriage already doing what
hmm,
I say I want to do and having evidence.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's definitely it's definitely an honor to watch what you're doing, and then especially, having your family being your cheerleader and supportive of you. I mean,
Sure.
that's amazing. That is definitely amazing. Listen, how can everyone find you, follow you, get more information about you?
Yeah, I'm Cartoon Junkyard everywhere, y'all. So primarily the way that I've been using social media the most lately. I'm on TikTok, Cartoon Junkyard, but you can find me on all platforms, Cartoon Junkyard, website, cartoonjunkyard.com. Any of those places you can get books from, we ship out. I'm still at the phase right now where I try to sign everybody's book before I ship it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you can find me. So I think I was just having this thought today that I'm going to try to see what other platforms I can bring in, like Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
So see what can work.
Okay.
Compare different.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
So I know that there is a Comic-Con coming up in the area. Is there any opportunity that we may see an appearance from you at one of these?
man, I just did the Soda City Comic-Con. I didn't know there was another one coming up. But I know where you can find me at, Mr. Russ. You can find me at the fair this year. I'll be there.
All right.
So
All right.
thanks a lot.
So that's at the South Carolina State Fair.
Find me at the fair.
Okay.
Yes, the fair's it goes down out there. It'll be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of work
Awesome.
too. But
Awesome. Yeah.
yeah,
And you'll be there every day during the fair?
every single day I'll be there. If you come to the table, I'm not there. I'm probably eating some lunch or some fair food, but I'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely check them out. cartoonjunkyard.com. Get on the website, order the books. Super Rap 1 and 2 are out there. Mission Jam and Jelly. There's a 1 through 5, right?
Oh, it's 1 through 6. Wait,
1 through 6.
let me make sure I'm not tripping. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
6. Oh yeah, we got 6 right.
1 through 6. 1 through 6 on Mission Jam and Jelly. I think I have
Jam and
5.
Jelly is 1 through 4. Yeah, my fault, Mr.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. 1 through 4.
Yep.
All right. And then book 1 and 2 of Super Rap.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So those are on the website. Make sure you go onto the website, cartoonjunkyard.com. Make sure you order those books. Follow him on social media at Cartoon Junkyard on whatever platform you want to follow him on. Matter of fact, follow him on them all.
There you go.
And then, man, absolutely keep up the wonderful work, man. We are so proud of you, man. Just watching your growth, man. And tell your wife, hello from us, and and give little lady, give her a little hand, give her a little pound for us.
Yeah, we working on the fist bumps. We work.
Working on it. All right, my brother.
Yeah.
It is awesome, man. Appreciate you being on the show. As we do each week, we like to close the show with just a little bit of inspiration. We all know someone who bets on sports, plays poker, or the lottery. And let's be honest, their odds of winning are about as good as finding Wi-Fi in the middle of the desert. But there's one wager that's got the best return on investment. That's called betting on yourself. You see, when you back yourself, you're not leaving it up to chance or some guy in Vegas named Tony 2 times. You're stacking the deck. Why? Because you control the effort, the patience, and the persistence. That's like holding all of the aces in your hand, except you earned them all. Sure, betting on yourself can feel risky. You'll face doubts, setbacks, and maybe even a few "what were you thinking?" comments from the peanut gallery in the back. But here's the truth. Every time you show up, improve, and keep going, the odds tip more in your favor. Think of it like this. If you're going to gamble, wouldn't you rather place the chips on the person whose work ethic, passion, and potential you actually know? Hint, hint, that person is you. So push your chips in, raise the stakes, and trust that the hustle will pay off. And Manspace Nation, when you win big, and you will, just remember, tip yourself generously. Until next time. You know, I think a lot of times, and that's one of the things that I really admired about the conversation with our guest, Shawn Beach, about how he actually took the opportunity to bet on himself,
Yeah,
you know, and saved his money. He got out there and started hustling and selling his comic books because he knew he had to make it work.
that's right.
And
That's
you know,
right.
and
And that's
having
what you
that
got to do.
support system, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you bet on himself. And that's all you can do.
Hmm.
You know, that's all you can do. So
Yeah, man. Don't put your chips on somebody else. Put it on somebody that you know.
right. And
You
that
know,
person is you.
that's
You
it.
know. Yeah. Hey,
Man,
that's a beautiful thing. So
it is. It
nothing
is,
but
man.
continue to wish nothing but blessings upon our guests.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And hopefully
Absolutely.
it just blows up. Jam and jelly, baby. Jam and jelly.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, man. I those books, man. I got hooked into them. It's such a cute story, man.
Right.
Such a cute story. But anyway, Man Space Nation, make sure you check them out at cartoonjunkyard.com. And you can catch us with a new episode every Monday night on WTMSTV.com. Monday nights at 8 p.m. And then on Thursdays, you can catch back to back episodes of Throwback Thursday of the Manspace Podcast on WTMSTV.com.
Amen, brother. Amen. We're out there, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is come and see us.
Come and see us. Come and see us. But hey, let us know that you're coming first. Just don't show up at your door.
Yeah, please don't.
I will sit there and look at the camera and watch you out there ringing and knocking on my door. Do not just come over here
You
unannounced.
know I ain't answering. You know I'm not coming to the door. And if I do, I may not like my response. So don't just knock.
I will go right over there to my window and open the blinds and stand there and watch you and let you see me watching you. And I still ain't coming to the door.
Now, that's just rude. That's just
right.
rude.
That's right. Just as rude as you showing up unannounced.
That's
so
it.
Call first.
Yeah.
Let us know that you're coming. And on that note,
we out of here.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Man Space.
Whichever platform you listen to us on, make sure you subscribe and don't miss a show.
Remember to keep up with all the Man Space updates on our website, themanspacepodcast.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram at manspacenat1.
Until next time, Man Space Nation, he's Les, I am Russ, and we are out of here.
How many pumpkins do you have to mutilate to get one pie?